Welcome back, my friends from Saudi Arabia. I reacted on Rander and Young, then the reply track by LK and Clash, and now once again on the reply track by Rander and Young. I have the lyrics right here. I translated them. It was helpful, the idea that I should translate the word lyrics into Arabic and put them together with the title in the Google search. This works at least very good if there are if there are lyrics online. So this is what I did in this case. I'm gonna take a look at this track right here after the intro.
Feuer. Der Phönix zersteigt in die Lüfte, die Schönheit so unbedarft teilt seine Zücken. Wiedergeburt und eine Neid und eine Tücke, kein Laster auf Schultern mit breiterem Rücken. Ein Käfig entflohen und Teil einer Sage, ein Schemen am Kohlen und Fleisch auf dem Radar. Verwitterter, hungriger Aasgeier, hadern zu reißen, die Unschuld geweitete Adern. If you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell. By the way, how should I say this? It's hard to understand the translated lyrics, so I want to say this before we start into this. But yeah, let's listen, and I'm going for the lyrics in between. Let's check this out, man.
ما تفيدك حقارتك تنزل تصور في الحي يقوم لعب في حارتك هنا الفرق يا تعبان سرق الشهادة واستلم شهادة دفنك من قلب البستان.
إذا كنت ناسي أذكرك يوم تكوة البستان لما كنت منبوذ من خويانك هذولاك وجيت تتلحس عندنا.
Okay, so this was a part of the last diss by Rander and Young, and now they're making a fire in another location right here. I just noticed this, the same thing they did before, but in another location. Okay.
حديقة هنود تمثيل الترقيع دي مفهومة والحقيقة البستان دار وما استطيع فجاب حكومة والفيديو يثبت هذا الشيء قومنا لعب من 5 ل6 ونص وكان يتفرج كل الحي وبعد الفركشة اللي صارت كملنا في السبيل قلنا ممكن يلوم كرامته هو وذيله الدليل مصيط يجينا فاستخدم اساليب كتومة من فينا اللي مخبر مين اللي جاب حكومة رمعنا حطب على الناقة قبل نشب النار ارجل من نزلتك بدون ما تعلن جاي قبل النهار ما يعرف المزمار البيتوتي قال رقاصة هذا جوش يا حمود والحجاز أهلا وناسة ثراث حجازي والناعم ماله ثراث أرضه ينفع تقول رقاصة للي يلعبوا عرضه شوف فيديو كذبة عين واضح جابوك بزورة محشومين الشروات الراقصات معاك في الصورة.
Alright, so yeah, the beat is cool. I like this beat style. I like the melody in this as well. We can go for the first part of the lyrics. Now, what he's actually saying right here, and that's how it seems right here, we played from 5 to 6:30 and the whole neighborhood watched, and this is reference to what we saw in the last video. So they were in the neighborhood of Clash and doing this fire and dancing around the fire pit, and for 1.5 hours, 5 to 6:30. Then he's saying he's not so clever, so he used secretive tactics. Who's the informer among us who brought the government? So what they're actually saying is someone called the police on them, so they had to shut down their project right there, their video shoot. And yeah, this is pretty interesting. The government stepped in as well. We threw wood announced before lighting the fire, so they saying that they actually made this an official thing, like it was not, they did this on an illegal purpose, you know, they were legally doing this fire. This is, I understand, at least what they're saying right here. The housekeeper called him a dancer. This is Jewish or Hamoudi and the people of Hijaz and his kin. Yeah, let's I mean, this is basically the first part of the song where they're going for this. They got like sent off the place where they're making this video.
البستان كوب بس الحقيقة لاصقة في الديل إيش البستان
المكان اللي تكون فيه
بنات شيوخ وصناديل في نفس الدايرة يدور لو نحنا بنات شيوخ ليش تأخذ 3 شهور انت السندولة دربك مفتوح ما يحتاج وقت أسبوعين بالكثير نقلب كيانك فوق تحت تعرف ليش لأن الحقائق عندنا موجودة هم حتى الرجولة في أفعالهم مفقودة طفاية العنابر يمشي مع الحدايا متغلة تستغنى تغنت هذه المرة بدون عباية ودامك شلت العباية اليوم دخلتي فيك اعترفتي انك سادية يعني واحد ما يكفيكي. من اللي بيخفي الحقايق رغم وضوح الصورة؟ قلتوا ابو فادي برا ليه جبتوا ابو البذورة؟ ما قدرتوا تخفوا حقيقة واضحة بالعين، القيادة راسية نرد الصاع صاعين.
Want to go for this rapping style really short because it's not like it's super crazy. It's like very solid. It's pretty well on beat. It's good. Yeah, the voice control is pretty calm but on point. And yeah, it's all about the lyrics, right? So we have to like, it's not about like crazy flow, crazy rhymes or anything. It's really about the lyrics. So we can take a look at more of these lyrics. By the way, this is Young, who did the first verse right here on this. Now I have one question. This is, they talking about the OR card right here. They raised the OR card before, but the truth sticks to his hands. What's the OR card? The place where boys, elders, and Sandidil gather. So I think the OR card is some kind of garden. If I understood this right, we can actually look at this real quick how this is translated. Yeah, it's like a garden for fruits, right? So where fruit are harvested and stuff. Now then we have, even their manhood is absent in their deeds. Their fire extinguisher walks with the torch. This one here with the fire extinguisher is like a metaphor, but we see something right here that they going for the manhood of Clash, and this is something that Clash does as well on other rappers when he's dissing them. You didn't exaggerate, I sang this time without the veil, and since you took off the veil today it revealed you. You admitted you're a sadist. One isn't enough for you who hides the truth despite the clear picture. So telling about Clash is lying. He's or at least not saying the truth, that he's hiding the truth. This seems to be what they're saying right here as well. You couldn't hide the obvious truth in plain sight. So I'm not sure what they mean right here. What Clash said is a lie. This is not so obvious for me in the translation right here. Right above here we have look at the fake video, a clear illusion. They caught you with a false act. They shy about their pants. The dancers appear in the shot with you. So they saying they faking Clash, they faking something in his video about the dancers, but not 100% sure what is meant right here. All right. But we go in for the second verse by Rander, and Young is doing the third verse actually. So I think the second verse is the longest of those verses we have right here in this song.
عادي ادق الشقه واسال وين الزقه انت قرب من الشقه واكسر فكه قبل الدقه عندنا لو دقيت الباب رجال البيت يفتح لك بس شكلك متعود اللي يفتح الباب هم اهلك على مهلك لا تهلك كل شيء تقوله وراجع لك ذاك الوقت ما يخرجك مني الجمهور اللي يرفع لك فصولي انا عارف ليه سويت الكلمه ميوت لانك خايف اني اثبت انك زي اخوك جاك جوال هديه بالذي هروج على قل جوالي حلال ما هو فشخه من فروج تبجيلي شيل بكيني كلام قالوا لساني دام فشخ جوال شيء طبيعي انه يفشخ وزاني كانت خويتي غنت مقطع من اغانيها بس مره تشقني لين دحين مقاطع تجعص فيها اجعص
طب ليش العلاقه انتهت
تقول لي نحن فريند فجاه اشوفها اشتهت.
Alright, so let's take a look at some of the lyrics. So the rapping styles are pretty similar between these two rappers right here in this. This is how it feels, at least to me. It says, you say it's normal to ring the door and ask where the Saka is, a woman, but you're close to the door, break your jaw before the ring. Then we have, take your time, don't rush, everything you say will come back to you at that moment. The crowd raising you won't leave you alone. So I muted the word mute because I'm afraid I'll prove you're like your brother. These whole things right here, really hard to translate. I said it in the beginning, but interesting enough that the explanation of the AI right here is that he is insulting him in this case. I prove you're like your brother. So this insulting thing you told me was the reason why this beef ended, and the government stepped in to stop this beef from escalating any further. And we saw, we going for the third verse as well. I think the third verse right here is pretty vulgar. Your phone rang with a gift, a fake hijra. At least my phone is halal, not full of vulgarity. So it seems like they be dissing Clash with that he's using a lot of vulgar words. This is how it makes sense to me that they're saying this right here. You cry for me, claiming my words are like a skirt's ham. Since the hijra is vulgar, it's natural for it to burst my eardrums. My friends once sang a part of her songs, but she loved me once, even now she keeps singing parts of it. Why did the relationship end? Yeah, we have something about a woman going on right here in this part. But yeah, I don't really understand what is meant with this, to be fair.
المومس تبقى مومس حتى لو انها لتحت كلهم من فوق طهرات بس يشيلوه من تحت الناس تقول خذ وقتك رند مرة لا تستعجل
هنا القيادة القتل الفوري ما نأجل
الصاروخ يهد عمارة السيف ما يطيح إشارة الصاروخ يصيب عبارة الصاروخ يسقط طيارة بس المصموخ لما قلت صاروخ حسبها سيجارة كذا البيتوتي لما يبغى يسوي ولد حارة تقول ما عندي مهارة انت تدري اني الأمهر خليته يدمن شراب بس صار يتفلت لما يسكر صلب ما نخلط ما نشرب كيف أصير بير تبي تشرب خذ زبيب بشيل الحرف الأخير يقول لي قذف قلت الحقيقة هذا مو قذف فصول مسوي عرض على كلوشة اللي لبلف الواد بلف طعم بزر ما يمشي إلا بالبلف لو نشرت باقي غسيلك اليوتيوب حيسوي حذف يقول لي قم للمعلم يقول لي قم يا معلم يلي شيل أنا أدرسك اللغة الأم رجعت تاني لنفس الموضوع الألف مع الفتحة ما حقول لك قم حضغطك بوضعية السبعة أما الألف والفتحة خشت فيك بدون رجعة لسانك اعترفت إنه عندك دبل الفتحة الناس تبى المستور وشكلي حكب العشاء وأخليك في لسان المجتمع في كل سفرة عشاء تبغوني أوضح لك.
Alright, so yeah, as I said, really long verse. He be rapping in this style for a pretty long time. He's continuing like this. It goes on like, you say we're friends, but then suddenly I see she's interested. You told me that Randa and Al-Young were before the beef friends of Clash and they wanted to work together, and then there was some argument. So this right here sounds like there was an argument because of a woman. You know, a prostitute remains a prostitute even if she's eaten. So yeah, seems like he be talking about the same woman right here. They're all about pure, they're all pure above but carry burdens below. People say take your time, Randa, don't rush. Here the leadership, immediate action, no delay. The screamer threatens a building, the sword doesn't give warnings. The missile hits a boat, the missile hits a plane. So this sounds like threatening his like Clash with like with what they doing. But the fool, when I said missile, thought it was a cigarette. This is what the housewife does when she wants to make a hot boy. You say I lack skill, but you know I'm the best. So kind of this ego tripping right here, like, and I think it's a direct reply because it seems like Clash said in his diss that Randa lacks skill. This seems to be a reply. We saw this scene in the video right now where he made like this, and I think this is where I said where it is. He let him drink alcohol, but he started to slip when he got drunk. He's pure, not mixed, not drunk. How can I become a well? This really doesn't make sense in the translation, but the well is usually water, and I think drinking is forbidden in Saudi Arabia. I'm pretty sure this is. Want to drink? Take some raisins, but remove the last letter. This of course doesn't make sense in the translation because I should know what raisins mean in Arabic to know which letter getting replaced right here or deleted. Yeah. So as you notice, it's really hard for the translation to make sense all in all, you know.
يكون مشكلة السناديل قدام الرجال راجل لكن في الواقع يشيل لما الشكل يكون ناعم والشعر يكون طويل واللي مستغرب منه يقول خونة وهو ختيل
يا ذيل الكلب
أتلك دلك انت وهامتك كيف يماني معاه قامة يقول قص قامتك وخذ فو عليك دليل واطي منافق
يا ذيل الكلب
انت عار على العوالي خلاص كفاية افلام بعد القفلة انحارك فيلمك نفس سيناريو كذبة عين فين الجديد في علمك فين الحقايق لو في حقيقة جيب دليلك من ناصر المكسر شكله كان يعبيلك.
So I want to check this real quick. Is he still? Is this still? Wait a second. Let's go right. Okay, wait. We are already in the third verse. Is this correct? I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Let's go for the rest of the lyrics right here. It says the guy is fooling around, tasting peanuts, walking with a bluff. If you post your remaining laundry, YouTube will delete it. Okay, interesting. So something is off with his laundry of Clash. He tells me stand up for the teacher. He says stand up, stand up. Oh teacher, the one who carries, I teach you the mother tongue. I don't know if this mother tongue thing is a thing, because Rander is from Yemen, but he is perfectly speaking the Arabic, the Saudi Arabic. I think it's the, how is this actually called? There's not such a word for it. Like for standard Arabic, is this the right term for it? Then again, and I keep you on the tongue of society in every dinner trip. Do you want me to clarify the shapes of the sandidil? We had sandidil before. In front of a man, I look like a man, but in reality I carry. My appearance is smooth and my hair is long, and whoever is surprised by me calls me a traitor, and I'm a traitor. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if he like impersonates Clash in this. Trying to impersonate him. That's how it sounds actually in this part, you know.
يا صقوري انت دايم تلفق ما هو جمهوركم تافه عليه تفاهه يصفق حاره الجحوش هرجك فشوش قلنا لك ما تقتنع يعصر برتقال يده تعرق انتبه ينصرع بس الله يرفع عنه عشان يبطل ثاني يسوي حاجه اكبر منه يا غزاله ما تقدري تخفي ايام الحبسه كان الصب المدلل سرواله مبلل في كل جلسه سدحه ينام على البطن يحب يفرش ويمط حتى وقت الترويشه ينزلوا له باراشوت مكان مرتاح للنهار صياح يشيله متعود كان يمشي بين العزب وفي يده منديله قوتنا حيارتكم مرة سلو مرة عبادي المرة دي على مين ترموا بلوتكم اللعبة انتهت صايمة من بعد القفلة دبل وقفلة الغشامة يا زلايب دي قفلتكم.
Alright, and that is pretty interesting because it seems like we having a second song coming in, but, and I don't know why that is, I translated صايمة, and صايمة seems to be the first part of the song. The second song, I don't have translation for right now. So this third verse we can of course go for, and it's very much, pretty much cursing a lot. So it starts with you're just a fool and your dignity, a Yemeni shadow with a residence who says cut your height, oh damn you humble low hypocrite. You're shameful for the high and mighty. Enough movies after the fake ending, your film is burned out. Same scenario or of a false story. Where's the new in your knowledge? Where are the facts? So again, insults and saying that he's lying in the first place. From Nasser al-Maksar, it seemed he was fooling you. Young mocks you from your fear. Your leg can't carry you. Saying he's weak, basically. This white as well. I prostrate to you if it's not forbidden. So yeah, this seems to be forbidden in Saudi Arabia, but it says like I would do this to you if it would be illegal. And then we had, where was the orange? We had something with an orange right here. The neighborhood of the dogs, you talk is nonsense. As I told you, you're not convinced. He squeezes an orange, his hands sweat. Beware, he might collapse. We had in the last video by Clash and AK this guy who squeezed the orange and he was all sweaty. So this is reference, and he's dissing that guy in this, right? Oh gazelle, you can't hide the days of imprisonment. I'm the spoiled boy, my shirt's soaked at every gathering. The thing, like really I'm thinking right now is, why is there, how should I translate now the second part of the song? I think I can't, because I actually typed the title of the thing into Google, and I don't see another document right here, so it seems just the first part got a translation. That's how it looks like.
يقول لك بعد دس يا جمهوري ترفعوا رؤوسكم لأنه عارف بعد القفلة كسرنا نفوسكم بنزل رؤوسهم بعد كل دس جمهورنا ثابت لو ينزل مليون دس واثقين إنه حندوسكم لجل كده جمهورنا كلهم ثقة إنه القيادات العليا مدركين السليم متيقنين إن القتل الفوري قوة جلد فلتر كلب فلتر ورد خروج مبوشين.
You know what is cool is that I just think these style that they do in the rapping and the beats is actually the same thing that Clash fans like, and this is for me because I think that they got taken so seriously. Look, if your fans like the same music as your opponent's fans, this makes so much sense, you know? It just works. People gonna jump on this train and take this on.
شلش ما يسمع غير زبط كاش كلش فيها العيب ويعيب الناس من ايام كديش وكدش
جيل السبيل سيطرنا
فيلم صدقوه طيب جيد بدون ما تعلن كيف نعرف يا هو هنا القيادة ذو طابع مختلف حقيقة تنكشف دا منحرف محترف يتحمل منا الياء للألف الليلة بألف ما نختلف مزيونة ملسونة أي مو مستمتلك صفاتي كيف تايلاند تحترف
فر فجوات ما يحتاج الواحد من شكله يبين اوقف جنبي ونشوف الناس حتقول عالم من حنين
انت لين
من شب على شي شب عليه من طفولتك دباب يعني لن تموت تركب عليه.
But I feel in this part they taken more focus on the flow. It just feels like that. They just making less pauses. There's more energy in this than the first part. Let's put it like this. And this is not just because of the beat, it's because of the rapping as well.
يا تكون قد كلامك او خلي كلامك قدك مديب الشريعة تطبق طب لازم نقطع يدك يقول لك اني صدام وصدام حرب بلاده زي الاسرائيلي اللي يفتخر بهتلر ومجاده مرة موحد مرة صدام.
Wait a second. He was saying something with Israeli and Hitler. Wait a second, did he really say that? Wait a second.
مرة أسامة اللعبة صايمة والفقر لسه يقول قفلة غشامة بصمتي.
I have to go back. Let's listen to this once again. Wait.
صدام وصدام حرب بلاده زي الإسرائيلي اللي يفتخر بهتلر ومجاده مرة موحد مرة صدام مرة أسامة اللعبة صايمة والفقر لسه يقول قفلة غشامة بصمتي في جسمك الرند في الجسم زي الشامة وجهك اندفن في وجودي زيك زي النعامة يا أسد وانت حمامة يا ولد بابا وماما يا تقول لي تقص الإقامة أنا قص له البيجامة 3 شهور عشان يرد علينا ويقول لك عالرابطة باللي ياخد حقه في اسبوعين
افضل مغني راب.
هذه هرجات قال انتو علب مخرومة اللي زيك في الحواري يمشوا معاه لجل المردومة والمردومة مخرومة معدومة من كثرة الدق الشك يعيبني بما ابتلى بيطير الشك
يا سقتين
بنشات اليوم دفع رباعي 3 شهور خفيف من التواصل الاجتماعي انجس من فم الكلب يخلط الراب بالدين والملة ما تحكم الشريعة في كلام بدون أدلة لكن انت سر الجوال والدليل موجود يعني في الشريعة يدك تنقص بدون شهود متناقض كمية أغراض في كلماتك هيا اسمع يا فقي بعد تناقضاتك مرة يقول لك أنا المدرسة ومرة قم للمعلم عارف عداده في النازل هلوس وبدي يفلم هنا حقيقة تبقى الحقيقة في ظهرك تعلم غيري خرجك بحجاب أنا خليك تستحي تسلم قال ولد قبايل.
Now, before we go too far, write me down in the comments who won this beef, because I saw many different opinions about this before. I think people are very split on this. I think people are very split who won this beef. Is it the Clash LK or is it Rander Young? Who's better in this? And by the way, before I forget it, I didn't react on the first track. I reacted just on the second Clash LK, so I should probably go for the first one now afterwards. So of course it's not perfect because I should have reacted first, but I didn't know. So tell me if this is a good idea. And once again, I don't know if there are lyrics online for this track, so if there are not, it would be once again helpful to have them in the comment section. I just wanted to, before I forget it, before, you know, would be very helpful.
أبا أسألك عادي ابن القبيلة يغني دس وسط عوايل ضاعت علومك وين المبادئ والمراجع
ايش اللي صاير في المجتمع
موحد سافل جاحدين والمصالح هي اللي تلعب بيكم حتى باسم أوياجي عبادي مأثر فيكم
هيا ريح بس
تقول إني ادعي صداقتك في نفس البار تسمع إجابتك لما قال سلافيح انت قلت بري ربعي والعالم كله يشهد إذا في يوم خاب سمعي هيا مين اللي جاح مين اللي
I have one question. These buildings that we see right here, they look like, how is this called, like where you, oh, wait a second, storage. Like they look like storage, right? So what are they for? What is stored right there? Is this like something that you know? Is this like for a specific crop or something like this? Or yeah, I was just wondering. You know?
قال سلافيح انت قلت بري ربعي والعالم كله يشهد اذا في يوم خاب سمعي هيا مين اللي جاحد مين اللي يدعي ولا شكلك كنت تكتب وانت فاقد الوعي السبيل داري نشأت فيها 7 سنين طلعتني قاحي ما تدق رفرف فانتو بجبين سبيل نسلة كندرة غولي الهنداوية قريات في كل حارة بجدة في مركز القيادات
مسكت الشي والحفرت حفرة هناك قدام البشر يبغى الدعارة تنتشر ويخلي البزورة فجر إذا بوليت فاستتر
استر نفسك
ما حد معصوم من الغلط بس الغلط انك بالغلط تفتخر موحد اجلها وتقول لي دين وعقيدة في الرب ما في يمكن مماطل بس في خادم.
This beat like is evolving into a like it sounds like we're inside of a like spooky horror scenario or like I don't know like a little bit like a detective story, something that is not so serious, you know, but at the same time like a little bit eerie sounds going on in the beats, you know what I mean.
يخدم سيدة ما جليله خش تبيدة متخارج الحديدة لا تعتبروا هذا ديس أكثر من إنه قول حقيقة واد نسخة زي اللوز يحب شيء يشبه الموز نسخة طب خلاص للمدير روز دمك مني أزيد عيالي يجي كفر دوز دم اللعب رجولي ما يعدل كتيعة ياكل جوز خشب من فينا يا بنت اللي أسلوبه حريمي وأخوكي من شغل القفلة صار يناديني رحيمي بيف ممل من القفلة بيف منحسن منبسط لو سمعت خلي طب كلوشة ليش تبتسم رابر كله فضايح كيف يقدم نصايح يصب الكول وفي البسي طالع سرواله طايح غاب 6 شهور
رجع ب100 بار
ومن هم القفلة دبل
صار زبون في 100 بار
اللي كان يسمع لك يردد كلمة كدش كديش وانا اناقش بالراب صعوبة لقمة العيش خلط مقشة حبل غسل غسالة سؤال يا مستمع ضرابر ولا شغالة
قالوا شهرك الخول ما عرفناك إلا منه
طيب ليش
Bro, it's so unbelievable how long this track is. You know, I've been recording now for almost half an hour and I'll be like, bro, you just imagine how much time these rappers spent on writing these lyrics. You know what I mean? This is the poem where I have the most respect at all. You know, I mean, this is crazy. This is just crazy, man.
أرقامي أعلى منه تقول تكسر جناحي ماني صقر يا عصفور الرندسة يا طرطور كلكم وجبة فطور الناس تبغى جديدك الناس تدور حسك مو عشانك رابر طاحث بس عشان أرجع أدسك ما حد ياخد زمانه وزمن غيره عشان يصدقوا المقولة دعسنا الكلب وقطعنا ذيله.
That was once again wild. Yeah, it was wild once again. And really, I think what I personally should not make is judge this in a way that I say I make a rating or I say who is better in the beef. This makes no sense because this whole thing is just about story and lyrics. And for me, it makes no sense to be the judge right here. You know, this is why I'm not saying that someone won this beef or anything. I think it's just purposeless to make this. But let me know what you think about this. Anyways, man, if you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell. Right here you can find another reaction from me on The Last Disc by Clash and LK. Right, you can find music for myself. If you check it out, thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. Follow me on my socials. I'm a people. I'm out.